How can I help you?
Interesting lilt in your voice. You originally from Skellige?
Ardskellig. Spent my whole childhood in Holmstein.
Why'd you leave?
Always had a liking for the smithy. I'd sit there all day taking things in. The heat of the furnace, the smell of the hot steel, the pounding hammers. At 17 winters, my dad told me he could teach me no more. Sent me out there into the world, bid me to hone my craft. A few years on, I had my master crafting papers. Then the war broke out and I landed here.
Maestra artesana. Poca broma.
What are you selling? What's good?
Ara això és l'important.
Up for a few rounds of Gwynt?
Hostias, baraja de monstruos. Uf. Esta és complicada. Esta la tinc que tindre obligat. La majoria de cartes de monstruos són de cos a cos. Esta me la guardo. Esta la podria canviar. I esta també. Asedio. Pues jo també. Qué puto. Bona. Una altra arma d'assedio. Toma combo. Toma combo. Realment queden dos cartes. Vaig a jugar esta o no? Sí, vaig a jugar esta. A veure si m'he jugat alguna carta més o passar directament. Vale. Perfecte. Me queda una carta. Ara jo passo. He tingut les tres, la de vampiros, la dels bitxos i la de les bruixes. Que cabronazo. Però ara jo te faig així. Que per això me l'estava guardant. Ara tiro esta. I tra aquesta. I ara te faig així. I s'acaba. Nice! A veure quina carta em dones. Hostigador enano. Esta és del mazo dels elfos. Escollatel. Sí, ahí està. I ara tu.
How may I assist you?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Madre meva. Seria possible.
Comfortable, strong, and light'll do just fine.
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordaroch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordaroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Que era això, ella sí que és la veritable maestra armera. El enano no.
Look for the tools.
Se fa passar per un maestro, però no ho és.
Take care now.
Realment és ella. Però encara no m'ha acabat jo.
How may I assist you?
Yearning to play a few rounds of Gwynt. That ought to set me straight.
Buah, cartes més dolentes. Esta és una i esta és l'altra. Molt dolentes m'han tocat. Un día soleado. Vaig a utilitzar-la. Com tingui quemadura me puteja. Uf. Passa, perfecte. Vinga, que em vingui una bona carta. Bona. Esta està bé. Queda una. Vaig a fer esta pobra quina té. Cagota. La llevo en això. I utilitzo l'última. GG. Nota del mazo dels elfos. I tu eres l'últim.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant halls?
Show me what you got.
I vens carpetes, Ah, i el set de Nilfgaard. Hòstia. És bastant barata, en comparació de l'El Nord. Una ballesta. El set de sardinilla. El set de sardinilla sí que és caret. Escartes, señuelo, brigada y Cintia. Y este mapa. Los mapes estos son para pillar sets de les diferents escoles dels bruixots. 320, mare meua. O que no tinc que ahorrar. A veure si li puc vendre... Només me dona 4. D'això tinc molt, li podria vendre una mica. Per exemple... 13. Una mica de polvo d'este. Vale. A veure si ho puc pillar 465. És de nivell 10. Però la compro així ja la tinc. M'he quedat escurat. No passa res. No tinc proposta. Bueno, així.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwynt.
Deixarem així, suposo. Cabrón. Puto espía. Vaig a passar. Que gaste. Una i dos. Un altre espia. Què passa, de tots els espies del joc o què? Que no tinga quemadura. Boníssima. Bona. Uf, esta carta m'encanta. Perquè li puc tornar a l'espia. Este. GG. I hagi fet una miqueta més de diners. Gàrgola. Del mazo de monstres.
What's that you're muttering?
Vale. Tinc un puntet per ficar. Ja està. Ens anirem fent per ordre de nivell. Contracte tenim un 8, aquí tenim un 7, 5 i 6, farem estes dos. Encuentra la bruja, encuentra el conjurador. Ahí está.
Fuck's on a lot of you. Who else is racing?
Blasphemers, dogs, blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses. Boy, sweet boy, have mercy! Help an old, feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers, pox taken, profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Ai, quin remei. Mira que és fea la puta estàtua.
Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Sí, home.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye. You look awful.
Defensor de la fe. I quin nivell és este? ¿No está por aquí? Ah, ahí está, es nivel 10. Vale.
Move it!
Fuck.
Ha aparegut per un mercader?
Greetings.
Salutations! Whither do you come from, and where will you go?
I a tu què t'importa?
Hard to say. Seen a lot of the world and plan to see more.
As have I, as do I.
Not the best place for a traveling peddler.
Profits lie amidst risk. True, the wars brought strife and hardship, but folk live on, and where there is life, there is trade.
Prepared to risk your life for a bit of coin?
Coin, my friend, is of little import. Hard as I try, I simply cannot remain still, so I wander and wander the world. I see new places, speak with folk I've never known. It's what I like, and that's worth the risk.
Vaya. No vendrás cartes, pero
Take a
casual.
peek if you don't mind.
Pues no. Vaya cacota. Aunque no tinc res per vendre-li a este tio, no? És que estic per vendre-li això i recuperar una mica de pasta.
Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
¿Dónde está este tío? ¿Aquí? Vaya. Està sobant el tio. Mare que el va.
Faster.
Bandidos. Sianers.
Be as cocky once the Baron's man. Slow now.
Contrata.
Ah. And this be the witchman, the freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
Huh?
Eh?
Ooh.
Estan tots suant o què?
Can't be in two places at once, can
You
I?
tried to charm him? Someone's coming.
Heard you talking about a witch. I'd like...
You heard wrong.
And you've wandered too far. Meagre hovels here, that's all. You should get back on the high road whence ye came.
Que simpàtiques. Amargades.
So, you tried to charm him? Did the witch give you luggage?
Aye, she did indeed. Didn't ask much for it either.
Maybe we should pay her a visit. How'd you get there?
Half past the pond. Follow it till you reach a lone rock. Round that, and head right off the path into the woods. Then keep straight. You'll know you've gone the right way when you pass an abandoned cart.
Vale, gràcies per indicar-me la direcció, has vist?
Ought to be able to find the witch now.
No m'ho volíem dir, però només tenia que escoltar les marujes com parlaven.
large stone near the pond. There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart. Not so fast, Roach.
Què són, això? Neckers.
Somewhere nearby. Winds howling.
Miss, the cows are wheezing. Won't rise from the barn.
Vaya, vaya. Pero si la bruja de la cabaña es Keira Metz.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
La hechicera.
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger. Or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a funny mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Bitch is in a proper fury. Needs a plan.
Anyone home? Ordinary ointment. Nothing special. Normal candle.
Maquillatge.
Now, where's she run off to? Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Managed to amass quite a book collection.
M'encanta perquè Geralt la coneix, però jo vinc a casa d'ella i li foto tot el que trobi que hi més. En confiança.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Uy. Segur per aquí. Mira-la. No, és aquella pareix. Sí, sí.
Está desnuda.
Where? Hope you didn't come to board.
No, to talk.
Tienes miradetes.
Keira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Hola.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view.
Now
tell me what brings you here.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air?
Maleït
Admiring
sarcasme.
the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Sí, pero Radovid está como una puta cabra.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Es buffé una idea.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horse shit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
Perché tots sempre volen algo, canvi d'informació. ¿Qué te parece una docena de huevos?
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
Oh.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten scoia'tail slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Ah, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Un suo sta montando los conillos. Podemos irnos, no podemos ir. Sí, podemos ir.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
Gavella Glan.
La cacería salvaje.
The wild hunt.
What? Phantom riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent, then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this. Ready. Follow me.
Damn portals. Wonder where Keira is now.
Que bé, us hem separat. aquí o per allá? Una boira. Sumergidos. Un cofre per allí? O sigui cosa nova? Pues sí, un cofre. I aquí és l'altre entrador, no? Sí. Ara, devia anar per l'altra banda. No hi ha res, no? Vale.
Keira.
I allí està per lo que pareix. Altre cofre. recompensa per explorar. De otra boira de pesades son.
Show me what you got.
Cabrona. Putos boires són unes males putes. Justo on le pegas. És ella. En ratetes.
Use a sign or bombs, anything.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats. Get them off! Ah!
Són rates però van picant, saps?
Disgusting.
Darle, Julio. Ja? Una van baixant vida poquet a poquet. Que pesadetes són, no? No, si me mataran. La cabrona se les podria fer en un moment. Oye, trau l'espasa, loco. Que no s'acaben. Cony. Ja. Destruye los nidos a los ratones. Madre meva. Una menys. Ratetes, loco.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell.
Ahí está. Pero cabrones con peguen.
Won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the
I
other
peguen
side.
una burrada per la dificultat que estic jugant. És la marxa de la muerte.
Magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that.
La
Navigators,
máxima.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
If you're scared, turn back. I'm gonna go on.
Stop it, that's emotional blackmail.
You'd really worry about me if I went on alone?
You? I'd be concerned for myself.
Then come with me. Just quick decision, come on.
Very well, have it your way. How did I ever let you talk me into this ridiculous expedition?
Gavella Glan.
Me olvidé de meditar para recuperar la golondrina.
Well. That's him. That's the elf.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
What projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one, though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Genial aparicions.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Volkheim Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of his mushrooms.
Terrible idea.
Well, wounds heal awfully quick on creatures. Come on.
swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Sí, era por allí. Vale, vale.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Sirel, ni for del sol esser. Sirel, ni for del sol esser. Hey, Silla Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Gavella Glam.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
The fuck?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Apariciones. Qué guay.
You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Not exactly which one is real. Let's focus on the fight.
Faccio una merda di mo'. Back forse.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes? And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature. Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri, must be. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Look, they're opening! Let's go. Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Think that's a... swallow.
Come!
Sure it's safe.
Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Golem.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Tierra not recognized. Destroy the intruder.
Just wonderful.
Sí, m'agrada Keira, tanqueja. Va full per ella, Se la està, pobreta. Cacau.
Gavella Glan. And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Madre mía. Tiene muchas vibraciones.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Uh-oh.
What? Got that feeling again?
Oh, Jesus. Se'm passa per anar pel camí natural. Oh, qué hostia. Oh, madre que lo aparé. Menos mal que la trata de tanquilla.
Gavella Glan.
Hi havia xixilla. Inventario. Nos prendrem un d'estos.
sword over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on.
Tenemos un laberinto.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up! Esai Isa. Java Doi Nilin Yama. Ren!
Dobra, to congelat.
What is this?
The white frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian Annoy! Ready. Stay close.
Esta part no m'agrada perquè la tinc que defensar.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me!
Cabrons. Sortir d'aquí, perquè si no me congelo.
Angal Stamina! I'm beginning to think we might make it.
Que vine. Este piña.
Just one more.
Queda aquel y ya estará.
Stench.
Keira.
What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your fern embrace, and a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Aquí habían cofres. Mira. Vale, l'altre ja obert.
Come, we might
Otro
still
cofre.
catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Veritat que sí. Això sense ella no ho haguéssim pogut fer. Què és això?
Shit.
Una toma ja, que m'ha surt.
likely awaits us.
Snow wishes. Acabaré esta missió i tancaré ja. Está guapo el diseño de los tíos estos de la cacería.
You're stubborn to honor.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you love.
Buenas noches, tío. Oh, cabrón.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Més gossets. Diablo 4. Queda que surti. Sí, el cabró recupera vida quan està dins de l'escudet. Puto. No veu que estàs envenenat. Ja cau. No, una altra vegada. Pesat.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I have my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Eso es una bruja del agua. Eso es una ilusión.
Alright, let's watch this message.
Tierra, this place is no longer safe. do not tarry here long. Trust no one, and above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted, and travelling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But... I didn't say...
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times, to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently they stop
Los
the
moires
spread of
unes
the
cabrones que alucinas.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Sorilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Mysterious mage herbalist. What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Leyenda oscura.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Vaya.
Thanks.
Ara ja podem dissipar les il·lusions. Perfecte.
Simple, isn't it?
A la
Let's see where
dretes.
the passage leads. An illusion.
Bueno, hi havia cosetes interessants.
Interesting.
Una arma. Una boira. Sodes que sou. Guardia pesada. Espada de plata. Ojo, cuidado, Això és legendària. Sí, ni tan mal. Equipar. Aturdir. Vaig a ficar-li runetes d'estes. Incineración. Congelar. Adrenalina. Desequilibrar. Intensidad i envenenar. Molt bé. Tenim nova espasa de plata. I per això s'ha d'explorar. Perquè si no te deixes coses com estes. Quasi que podria meditar i recuperar les pocions que he gastat. No tant, no tant. Ai. Pareix que hem acabat ja esta zona de les pilotilles. Algo que no s'està rato per aquí, entre explorar i tal.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
No fotigues, encara mos queda un rato més.
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here,
Per això has volgut vindre per la lampareta dels
I must retrieve
collons.
it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Bueno, per què no?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Ah, per rapidet.
We're certain to find something here. Looks like another damned riddle to me.
No fotigues.
inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Això apareix.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Este és el tercer, perquè té la bèstia. Este és el que toca. Este també té la bèstia, que no té l'instrument. Pot ser... Volem. Ficaré jo per si cas. Esta és una, pot ser? No, ni de conya. Vale. Vale, este no és. Llavors pot ser este? Vale, este és un. Llavors... Este és el segon?
Wait. Something just happened.
Vale.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Tercer? Vale, ja estaria. Bueno, ni tan mal.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Se queda el seu buguejat.
If I didn't already know where she was buried, I guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Ah, és la màgia que té Keira a la mà. Apaga la dona.
Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
We'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
No m'ha respost.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Este so no m'ha agradat gens. Un golem
Just
d'estos.
wonderful.
Serà molt fort. Hola. Collons. Cofres. Aquí. No sé... Ah, vale, això és la sala d'abans. Com us havien enfrontat en aquell tio. Pues ara sí, ja pareix que hem acabat. Perquè hem acabat, no, Keira?
We going? Something here. Where's that artifact Keira gave me?
Oh, per fi, aire fresc. Cony. S'acabó.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end.
Sí, ja es posa nova.
Important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Claro que sí.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
Bé. Encuentro la cabaña del conjurador. La invitación de Keira. Vale. Misiones, nivel 6. Lee las damas del bosque. Inventario. Este. Ah, lo de les moires, bàsicament. Bosque del tesoro, que era el mapa aquell que tenia. Escuela del gato. Jo es va tindre el set del gato. Parte 3. No crec que faci la del gato. M'agrada més la de l'oso a mi. Però esta està esquèliga. Però bueno, en los sets del norte que tinc ara i la de Nilfgaard que ja m'he comprat, en allò tirarem bé. Misiones. No, mapa no. Misiones. Tenim estes dos. Encuentra las moiras. Encuentra la cabaña del conjurador. Nivel 11, nivel 6, invitación de Keira. Podríem fer la de Keira, que és nivell 6, també. No és principal. Nivell 8, està res. Es queda de tesoro, res. Vale. continuarem en lo de Keira. Però això ja serà a un altre directe. Ha estat bastant bé. No sé si porta un parell d'hores, potser una mica més i tot. I bueno, ha estat bastant bé, la veritat. Hem avançat una mica en el tema de Ciri. Hem acompanyat a Keira. I després continuarem en l'habitació de Keira. I a veure què tal el viatge. Veig que som 2 personetes només, així que no crec que faci raid. I bueno, doncs això. Ha estat un plaer i me'n vaig ja, que són les 9:30. Que ja fa rato que hagués tingut que marxar. Però bueno, és igual. Doncs fins aquí. Fins aviat. A reveure. Adeu-siau.